पकड़ ले चक्री में। अरे कहीं ये चक्री लोकल तो नहीं है, इसमें आग पकड़ ही नहीं रहा। चिंकी वो देख, वहाँ बाबू एक चक्री में आग लगाकर उसे जलाने की कोशिश कर रहा है। चल हम चुपके से इस दिवाली बम को उसके पीछे फोड़ते हैं। हाँ बड़ा मजा आएगा। ये दिवाली बम बहुत तेज फटेगा। तो ठीक है, ये ले दिवाली बम और जाकर फोड़ दे बाबू के पीछे। चिंटू इससे बाबू को कुछ होगा तो नहीं? अरे कुछ नहीं होगा। अब तू चुपके से जा और फोड़ दे इसे। ठीक है, जा रही हूँ फोड़ने पटाखे को। पकड़ना रे आग चक्री में। अरे वह आग पकड़ लिया, अब चक्री नाचेगा। अरे कितना देर बाद चक्री में आग लगा है और अब ये नाच भी नहीं रहा। अब देखना चिंकी कितना जोर से फटेगा वो दिवाली बम। अरे नाचना रे चक्री। अरे चक्री फट गया। अरे चिंटू वो दिवाली बम तो बहुत तेज फटा है। देखो बाबू उड़ के नीचे गिर गया। अरे किसने इतना बड़ा पटाखा फोड़ दिया घर में? चिंटू मम्मी आ रही है, चल जल्दी से छुप जाते हैं, नहीं तो मम्मी हम दोनों को बहुत मारेगी। हाँ जल्दी चल। अरे माई रे, इतना तेज चक्री कैसे फट गया? चक्री तो केवल नाचता है, फटता नहीं है। अरे बाबू तो तूने फोड़ा वो बड़ा पटाखा? नहीं नहीं मम्मी, मैंने पटाखा नहीं फोड़ा। मैं तो केवल चक्री जला रहा था। मैंने तुझसे कहा था कि तू छोटा है, पटाखा मत फोड़ना, लेकिन तू फोड़ दिया पटाखा। अब देख तेरा क्या हाल हो गया है। चिंकी, मम्मी ने तो हमारा इल्जाम बाबू के ऊपर लगा दिया है। अब हम बच जाएंगे पिटने से। चल हाथ आगे कर, तू बहुत बदमाश हो गया है। अरे मैंने नहीं फोड़ा पटाखा मम्मी। हाथ आगे करता है कि पीटूं। ये लो मार लो। और फोड़ेगा बड़ा पटाखा। बोल बदमाश कहीं का। अरे मैं झूठ नहीं बोल रहा मम्मी, मैंने पटाखा नहीं फोड़ा। चल अब जाके नहा ले, फिर से कभी मत फोड़ना पटाखा। ठीक है, जाता हूँ नहाने। चिंकी चल, अब हम ढेर सारा दिवाली के पटाखे खरीद कर लाते हैं बाजार से। ठीक है चलो। वो दिवाली बम हमने फोड़ा और बाबू पिट गया। अच्छा तो चिंटू और चिंकी ने फोड़ा था बड़ा पटाखा मेरे पीछे। अब बताता हूँ मैं उन दोनों चोरों को। अब इस नागिन छाप पटाखे को उन दोनों के पीछे फोड़ूंगा। तब मजा आएगा उन दोनों को, जब मेरी तरह वो दोनों भी काला हो जाएंगे। चिंटू मैं इस अनार बम को घर में जलाऊंगी। मैं तो इस रॉकेट को उड़ाऊंगा आसमान में। आओ आओ, मैं तुम दोनों को उड़ाऊंगा। तब तक आग लगा देता हूँ पटाखे में। अब आ जाओ तुम दोनों, ये जलता हुआ पटाखा फेंक दूंगा तुम दोनों के ऊपर। चिंटू चलो ना घर के आगे, पहले रॉकेट को उड़ाते हैं। नहीं नहीं, घर में ही चलो, पहले इस अनार बम को जलाएंगे घर में। ठीक है चलो तब। अब ये लो कमीनो। अरे ये क्या फेंक दिया बाबू ने हमारे पास? अरे चिंटुआ, ये नागिन छाप पटाखा है। अरे फट गया रे मम्मी। अब बोलो कमीनो, मजा आया? तुम दोनों ने ही मेरे पीछे वो बड़ा पटाखा फोड़ा था और उसके बाद मम्मी ने मुझे बहुत पीटा था, और अब तुम दोनों की बारी है पीटने की। मैं तो चलता हूँ चक्री नचाने। मुझसे तो उठा भी नहीं जा रहा है। हाय दैया, मर गई मोरी मैया। चिंकी, तू एकदम चुड़ैल लग रही है और तू सियार लग रहा है चिंटू। अरे फिर से बाबू ने बड़ा पटाखा फोड़ दिया क्या? मम्मी आ रही है, मम्मी आ रही है। अब वो हम दोनों को बहुत कूटेगी। मैं तो भाग भी नहीं पा रहा रे। अरे वाह वाह, चक्री नाचने लगा। ये पहले बाबू ने फोड़ा पटाखा, फिर अब तुम दोनों ने फोड़ दिया। नहीं नहीं मम्मी, हमने नहीं फोड़ा पटाखा, बाबू ने फोड़ा। तुम दोनों ने ही फोड़ा है पटाखा। बाबू तो यहाँ आसपास कहीं नहीं दिख रहा। चलो उठो और हाथ आगे करो। ठीक है ये लो।
The apple, a fruit that has woven itself into the cultural, nutritional, agricultural, and symbolic fabric of human civilization for thousands of years, represents far more than just a sweet, crisp bite of natural nourishment. It stands as a testament to the intimate relationship between humanity and the natural world, a relationship that has evolved, deepened, and diversified across generations, continents, and historical epochs, shaping the way societies think about food, health, farming, trade, myth, and even morality. From the ancient forests of Central Asia, where the wild ancestor of the modern apple, Malus sieversii, first grew in abundance on the slopes of the Tian Shan Mountains, to the sprawling commercial orchards of the 21st century that stretch across regions such as the United States, China, Poland, Turkey, New Zealand, and beyond, the apple has traveled an extraordinary evolutionary, geographical, and cultural journey, carried by traders, farmers, explorers, botanists, and migrating peoples who recognized early on the fruit's extraordinary potential for flavor diversity, storability, portability, and agricultural adaptability. Early human societies, captivated by the apple's balance of sweetness and acidity, began domesticating and cultivating it long before modern genetic science could explain the complexities of its cross-pollination process, a process through which each apple seed produces a genetically unique tree rather than a true clone of its parent, making apples one of the planet's most naturally varied fruits, with tens of thousands of cultivars developed over centuries, each with its own distinct profile of flavor, aroma, color, texture, sugar content, acidity, and growing requirements. As apple cultivation expanded westward along the Silk Road into the orchards of Persia, the gardens of ancient Greece and Rome, and eventually the farms and hedgerows of Western Europe, the fruit took on layers of meaning. In Greek mythology, apples were associated with beauty, temptation, and divine reward. In Norse myth, they represented eternal youth. In Christian iconography, they came to symbolize the forbidden fruit, forever linking apples with moral lessons about knowledge and temptation, even though the biblical text never explicitly names the fruit in the Garden of Eden. Regardless of its symbolic weight, the apple's practical value solidified its role as a staple across many cultures, providing a dependable source of hydration, vitamins, fiber, and calories in temperate climates where other fruits were seasonal or difficult to store. Apples, by contrast, could be dried, pressed into juice or cider, stored in cool cellars for months, or transformed into preserves, enabling people to enjoy their flavors and nutrients throughout the year and inspiring a rich culinary tradition that includes pies, tarts, crisps, cakes, sauces, chutneys, butters, wines, vinegars, and countless regional recipes passed down through generations. With the arrival of European settlers in North America, the apple began a new chapter. Seeds and saplings were brought across the Atlantic, where the trees adapted to diverse climates and terrain, giving rise to both wild orchards and purposeful cultivation efforts, most famously represented by the American folk figure Johnny Appleseed, real name John Chapman, who planted apple nurseries throughout the frontier during the late 18th and early 19th centuries, helping establish apple-growing traditions that would later expand into massive commercial industries. As scientific understanding of plant genetics advanced, breeders developed apples with improved disease resistance, flavor consistency, and longevity, leading to popular cultivars such as Red Delicious, Golden Delicious, Granny Smith, Fuji, Gala, Honeycrisp, Pink Lady, Braeburn, Macintosh, and many others, each catering to different tastes and uses, from snacking to baking to cider making. In today's global marketplace, apples are one of the most widely consumed fruits, admired for their crisp texture, refreshing juiciness, subtle fragrance, and versatility, while also being celebrated for their health benefits. Apples are rich in dietary fiber, particularly pectin, which supports digestive health, along with antioxidants such as quercetin, catechin, and chlorogenic acid, which may help reduce inflammation, support cardiovascular health, and protect cells from oxidative stress. The saying, "An apple a day keeps the doctor away," though simplistic, captures a long-standing belief in the apple's role in promoting well-being, a belief supported by modern nutritional research that highlights the fruit's contribution to a balanced diet. Beyond the supermarket shelves, the apple also plays a significant role in agricultural science, sustainability research, and environmental management. Apple orchards serve as important ecosystems supporting pollinators, especially bees, which are essential for the cross-pollination that produces viable fruit, and the trees themselves contribute to soil stability, carbon sequestration, and rural economic livelihoods. Challenges such as climate change, pests, diseases, and shifting consumer preferences have prompted growers and scientists to explore innovative solutions, including integrated pest management, organic farming practices, regenerative agriculture, precision irrigation, and the development of climate-resilient cultivars that can thrive in warmer or more unpredictable conditions. Meanwhile, apple-based industries such as cider production have experienced a renaissance in many countries, blending traditional fermentation techniques with modern craftsmanship to create beverages that highlight the nuanced flavors of different apple varieties. In cultural contexts, apples continue to influence language, symbolism, literature, and art. They appear in fairy tales like Snow White, where the poisoned apple represents deceit, in everyday idioms such as, "the apple of my eye," signifying deep affection, in national identities, as seen with the apple's significance in regions like New England or Normandy, and in corporate branding, most notably through Apple Inc., a company that adopted the fruit's iconic silhouette as a symbol of innovation, clarity, and simplicity, further cementing the apple as a global cultural emblem. Despite its ubiquity, the apple remains a fruit of nearly endless complexity, with subtle variations in sugar-acid balance, firmness, aroma compounds, and skin characteristics that determine whether a variety is best enjoyed fresh, baked into pastries, pressed into juice, or aged into cider. Enthusiasts and orchardists alike appreciate the sensory diversity of apples, from the honeyed sweetness of a ripe Fuji to the tart, refreshing snap of a Granny Smith, from the aromatic, antique charm of heritage varieties like Ashmead's Kernel or Cox's Orange Pippin to the modern, engineered perfection of cultivars like Honeycrisp or Cosmic Crisp, which deliver explosive crunch and carefully calibrated sweetness. As consumer interest in heirloom foods grows, many rare and old apple varieties, once on the brink of extinction due to industrial standardization, are being rediscovered, grafted, and preserved by orchardists who value their historical significance, unique flavors, and genetic importance for future breeding programs. In educational settings, apples remain connected with teachers and learning, often gifted as a symbol of respect and nourishment for the mind. In science, apples are famously linked to the story of Isaac Newton and the inspiration for the theory of gravity. Though the tale of the apple falling on his head is likely exaggerated, it nonetheless reflects the fruit's enduring role in human storytelling and imagination. Economically, apples contribute billions of dollars annually to the global agricultural sector, supporting countless jobs across farming, transportation, storage, processing, marketing, and retail, while also inspiring agritourism experiences such as orchard visits, apple picking seasons, harvest festivals, and tastings that connect communities with the land and the rhythms of seasonal growth. In the context of environmental conscious consumerism, apples symbolize local produce, sustainable farming, and the beauty of naturally grown foods, especially when sourced from small orchards that prioritize biodiversity, soil health, and ecological balance. Whether consumed fresh on a warm autumn afternoon, baked into a family recipe pie shared during the holidays, pressed into a crisp cider enjoyed among friends, or studied as an object of botanical fascination, the apple continues to occupy a central place in human life, bridging the gap between nature and culture, past and present, science and story, nourishment and pleasure, ordinary moments and grand traditions. Its enduring presence in markets, kitchens, gardens, textbooks, art, folklore, and memories reveals a truth that transcends its simplicity. The apple, in all its forms and meanings, stands as one of the most beloved companions of human history, a humble fruit whose crisp bite continues to echo across centuries, carrying with it the flavor not only of sweetness and freshness but of heritage, discovery, resilience, and the timeless bond between people and the earth that sustains them.